What's up, fellas? My name's Ian, and this is Road to Advanced, where I try to get bigger and stronger the best way I know how. Horsing heavy weights. Alright, fellas. The cut has officially caught up to me. I was doing legs just the other day, and after like 3 exercises, like 9 sets, my muscles just didn't want to go. It felt like there was no blood running through them, like whatsoever. Not that they were numb, but like they just didn't want to go. There was like no gas. And it wasn't just like it took a minute for them to warm up. They were warmed up at the start. Like I got through my deadlifts, I got through my pull-ups and rows and all that stuff. But the moment I had to go over and do my legs, there was just no more gas left in the tank. Couldn't even get it started, just like Rihanna said. But yeah, I think I need to do a refeed, honestly, because I'm looking kind of flat, you know. I guess just there's not enough glycogen and water in my body, so I just need to push a little bit extra calories in order for that to kind of fix itself. Because if I don't do a refeed, then I'm just going to keep running into the same problem, with my muscles just not wanting to work. Because if they have no fuel, then they're not going to work. It's just that simple. So I'm thinking tomorrow will be my overhead press day. I'm probably going to do something big before then. Probably not too crazy. Probably just eat a bigger breakfast and a bigger lunch beforehand, and then probably push a lot of protein after that. Make sure I get enough carbs in, make sure I get enough fats in, of course, just to give my body the fuel it needs to kind of push through the rest of this cut, because I have around 20 days left as of March 11th. So one or two refeeds while still maintaining a deep calorie deficit, it'll get me to where I want to go. Honestly, in like 3 weeks, it'll get me to where I want to go. So that's my current plan. I'm just going to do one refeed probably tomorrow, another one probably in like 2 weeks. And then I'm really going to try to get as low as possible in body fat percentage, just so I can really have a lot of room to bulk for the rest of the year, which I'm probably going to try to bulk really slowly, just because I want to kind of keep my leanness as long as possible while still, building muscle, which it's not going to be forever, but if you bulk the right way, it can last a little bit longer. And there's no reason to do a really heavy bulk right after a cut. Like if I'm eating on average around 1,800 calories a day, there's no reason for me to jump all the way up to 3,000. Even if I introduce 400 more calories, go up to 200 or 2,200 or 2,200 is the right way to say it, dumbass. Anyways, if I were to just jump up to 2,200, I would automatically see performance increases, just because my body has 400 more calories to work with. And I could argue that it's not necessarily going to go into fat stores, just because I'm able to use that extra 400 calories. You know what I mean? So that might be what I start doing. I might main gain for like a month, get all my strength back, and then when I start to plateau again, that's when I'll reintroduce some more calories. But unless I hit another plateau after my maintenance phase, I don't really see a big reason to really increase my body weight all that much. I mean, my strength has taken a cut over the past week just because I'm getting kind of low in body fat now. Like not respectably low. I just don't know the word for it. I'm getting pretty low. But my strength hasn't taken a huge hit. It's taken a hit, but not a huge one. Like, I didn't expect my strength to stay this up during the cut. Like, for the first 2 months around that, my strength didn't drop at all. I would argue parts of it even increased because I was able to do more reps with more weight with better form. That's an across the board plus. So if I'm able to do all of that while my weight is decreasing, then yeah, that's just a strength increase. Just plain and simple. So when I go back into a maintenance phase, my strength, I estimate it'll probably shoot back up. Not by an insane amount or anything, but it'll shoot back up to where it was before the cut. And I'll be at like 170, between 175 instead of like 200, which is going to be pretty insane because if you've cut before and then you're lifting the same weights but 30 pounds lighter, I mean, you know the feeling. Like, how do I explain that? You feel like a smaller machine. You just feel more dense, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, there's not a lot of your body feels a lot more locked in than when you're bulked, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. It's going to be pretty sick seeing my future bulk and my future cut, I guess, because if I'm able to continue being this locked in with training, I did miss a day last week, but that's just because life happens and then cut happens, and sometimes it's just too much. And one day out of how many workouts have I done since I started this series? 4 times 8. How many is that? 32? Yeah. 1 out of like 32. It's not a lot, but it does impede progress just the slightest amount. But it's not a huge thing to worry about, right? Because I kind of like to view workouts as both the most important workout of your life and the least important workout of your life. Because you do have to treat it really important, or else you're just not going to go as hard as possible. And that's really what you need to be doing in order to build all that muscle and put on all that size and gain that strength. That's just what you have to do. You have to put it on the line. But you also have a lifetime of workouts after that one. So if shit happens and your joints feel like they're about to crack and you just all around feel shitty and you feel like you're about to pass out or whatever the fuck, take a day off, man. I mean, or at least take it easy. Like, one workout is not going to be the end of the world, but getting injured might be. You know what I mean? Like, if you push yourself too hard and you know you're pushing yourself too hard and you get injured and you're out of the gym for 3 months, that's like, what is it? Like 60 workouts instead of 1? Like, which one would you rather miss? Would you rather miss 60 or would you rather miss 1? Like, it's really that simple. And that's not me coping because honestly, I just missed because I was hanging out with friends. That's really what it is. And I'm not too broke up about it just because that I made the choice and I knew it was my choice to make and I made it and I had a great time and I don't regret it at all because it's not like my legs magically shrunk 3 times in size. No, they probably needed that break, honestly, because now I feel fucking amazing. Like, sorry, that sounds manic as fuck. But yeah, my joints feel a lot better. Even just missing that one workout, I feel so much better, at least with my joints and tendons and fascia and all that. I feel fresh at least. And with this refeed coming up tomorrow, I'll feel even better, and I'm going to be locked in and ready to push my way through the end of this cut and really just hammer the rest of this shit out and get up to maintenance so I can start bulking again. I'm fucking hyped. But that's about all I have for this video, fellas. If you enjoyed listening to me ramble on about cutting and bulking, I guess leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, all the good YouTube stuff. It really helps the algorithm. I have a lot of super interesting content planned for the future. So if you don't want to miss out on that, hit that subscribe button to see all my future videos. You know how it is, fellas. I'll see y'all next week.